And with the maturity of the revolutionary partisans, it is this.
That is Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwa speaking at today's Politburo meeting there. What is he talking about? Now, there has been news making rounds. News of boycotting. It is said that both vice presidents were in absentia. This is coming following utterances by Christopher Mutsvangwa. What did Christopher Mutsvangwa say that would lead to this, if that is the case there? Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. We see Vice President Chiwenga emerging in the nation of India. What is he up to in India? What is he doing in India? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TV7 Live. Grab your snacks because we are diving into the political circus that is Zanu PF, where drama is thicker than a Zimbabwean stew.
Comrades, at this stage of our political development, with the maturity of our revolutionary partisan PF, it is disheartening to note the unbecoming levels of mudslinging and other counter-revolutionary tendencies, including the broadcasting of party issues on social media platforms. This
broadcasting of party issues on social media platforms. Who would be doing this? Broadcasting of party issues on social media platforms. This statement means there are some issues that are being broadcast. Enough respect to Peace Kanye. Says, thank you very much, Doc, watching from South Africa, Johannesburg. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your names, so I can give you my shout out. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. Thank you everybody who is watching us on TV7 Live. Anyways, let us continue.
It's most unfortunate. These acts continue to cause discord and confusion among the membership base. No one who loves the party must put a party into disrepute. This is unacceptable. Such behavior cannot be tolerated and it must stop. Vari kuzvita cherai chikomba mopfira mate mofutsa negumbo rokuruboshwe.
President Mnangagwa is saying this at a Politburo meeting where both Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and Vice President Kimbo Muhadi are absent.
Every member of the party must adhere to the Constitution, our founding principles, and procedural integrity, including wide consultation and the formal ratification of issues that affect the.
Every member of the party must adhere to the Constitution. Now, what did Christopher Mutsvangwa say? What controversy did Christopher Mutsvangwa spark here? We are seeing this coming out here. We see this one. Mutsvangwa and Chinamasa clash over Mnangagwa's term 2030 agenda. What did Christopher Mutsvangwa say?
I'm trying to make you understand that when the Zanu PF Congress conference in Bulawayo says Mnangagwa imboramba ya mchitonga they are assessing the performance of a doer, an intelligent man who always finds innovative solutions based on the creative genius of the people, and deliver those solutions to free themselves from poverty and become part of the human progress. This is why there is a clamor by Zanu PF, the organs, all of them in the party, as well as the provinces, to say, President Wong Constitution in 2028. Wong, Yimi Constitution, we want to end up in 2028. But there was a provision in the Constitution that if the membership can convince the electorate in 2028, Kuti President Gawa Remperi, we will be presenting you with the decision of the electorate to say, Muramba Kuramba Mushitonga, your electorate, iti Mutonga. It's not demanding that he extends his term in 2028. No. That's why he says the Constitution, he says, it's not my job, I'm done. And he repeats it all the time. But it doesn't take away the prerogative of the electorate under the provision of the Constitution to say that we want more of you.
Yeah, Christopher Mutsvangwa is saying it's not up to Mnangagwa to choose to continue or to not continue, but the electorate is the one that chooses.
He's been doing wonders in terms of the development of Zimbabwe. You understand? He is a passive player, I repeat. He is not the one who demands a third. The Constitution does not allow it. But
this is what we are seeing happening here. So, in a move that's shaking the very foundations of Zanu PF, party spokesperson Christopher Mutsvangwa and Secretary for Legal Affairs Patrick Chinamasa are having a little bit of a showdown. It's like watching two kids fight over the last piece of a cake, except this cake could potentially extend a presidency. Chinamasa, during a Zanu PF annual People's Conference, casually dropped that President Emmerson Mnangagwa is a constitutionalist. You know what that means. He follows the rules, like that kid in a school who insists on raising their hand before speaking. Excuse me, teacher. I believe I have a constitutional right to speak. Now Chinamasa reminded everyone that he helped draft the Zimbabwe current constitution, which clearly says no third term until 2028. Talk about a party pooper. It's like someone showing up to a birthday party saying, sorry folks, no cake until 2028. But hold on. Mutsvangwa swoops in with a bold declaration. He suggests that the Constitution allows the people to decide through a referendum. So basically he's saying, hey folks, if you want to keep Mnangagwa around for another round, just vote for it. It's like saying you can have dessert after dinner if you can convince everyone else. He emphasized that it's all about people, not about what the president wants. The president is just a passive player. He said, passive, more like he is playing hide and seek with his own ambitions. It's not seeking a third term. Mnangagwa might say while hiding behind the curtains. Mutsvangwa even compared this whole situation to running a company where CEO is told their successor is already waiting in the wings. Can you imagine? Congratulations on your promotion. Oh, by the way, here is your replacement. That's not just awkward. That's corporate suicide. And then we have Tendai Biti, the finance minister and constitutional lawyer, warning about unlawful, unconstitutional attempts. unlawful and unconstitutional attempts to extend President Chow's term, it sounds like he is gearing up for a political battle royale. The biggest fights we face in 2025 is against fascism and authoritarian consolidation. Wow, sounds like something out of an action movie, Fight Club Zimbabwe edition. Meanwhile, Zanu PF is embroiled in fierce succession battle, despite Mnangagwa's repeated claims that he won't extend his term beyond 2028. Like the kid who swears they didn't eat your lunch, some party members are pushing for him to stay in power. It's like they are trying to convince him
Save me.
to stay at the party long after it's over. And let's not forget Vice President Christopher Mutsvangwa, who seems ready to resist this plan. I can see it now. Chiwenga strutting around like he owns the place, while Mnangagwa tries to figure out how to politely decline another round of drinks. So we see the Zimbabwe Vice President Constantino Chiwenga in India. What is he doing in India? Enough respect to everybody watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can give you my shout, see your names and give you my shout out. If we go back a few months ago, we see this. This headline is not a new headline. We see this one coming here. This is March 13, 2020. Chiwenga snubs Mnangagwa. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga allegedly snapped his boss, President Emmerson Mnangagwa's field day held at Precab Farm in Sherwood, Kwekwe. As reported, power struggles continue to haunt the ruling party. This is in the year 2020. We see people were gathering already at President Emmerson Mnangagwa's farm. Chiwenga snubs ED. This is the same story around that very same time. Remember, the year is 2020. That is around 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Now the year is 2024. We're still having the same struggles here. Big up to Mkoma Ino. Big up to Vincent Moyo. Vincent Moyo, I can't understand what you are saying here. Now we see here President Emmerson Mnangagwa warning against speaking on party issues on social media. We see this one here. President Mnangagwa warns against counter-revolutionary tendencies, including broadcasting party issues on social media platforms. Then we even see deeper headlines. This one says, Chiwenga snubs Mnangagwa Politburo. But Chiwenga is not the only one who did snub this. Can we say snub? For now, let's just say who did not attend. Maybe he is attending official government business. When I did try to search what he is doing, when I did try to find out what he's doing in India, there is no information coming out on that. Okay, Vincent Moyo, Vincent Moyo's comment here says wena skota izibunu zika Mnangagwa wena Mutsvangwa. It means you keep quiet about the foolishness of Mnangagwa, you Mutsvangwa. I've managed to get a Google Translate on that one here. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live. To those watching us live right about now, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your comments and give you my shout outs. Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right about now. Now we see this one here. Chiwenga snubs Mnangagwa Politburo. What is being said here? So, in a shocking twist that would make even the best soap operas jealous, Vice President Christopher Chiwenga and his co-deputy Kembo Mohadi decided to snub the last Zanu PF Politburo meeting of 2024. Yes, folks, they pulled a no-show. It's like showing up to a wedding and realizing the bride and groom are at home binge watching Netflix instead. So why did they skip out? Well, it seems just days before this meeting, Zanu PF spokesperson Chris Mutsvangwa dropped a bombshell about plans to amend the constitution. You know, the one that says President Emmerson Mnangagwa can rule beyond 2028. Talk about a plot twist. It's like finding out your favorite character in a movie is actually the villain all along. Images from a meeting showed empty seats where Chiwenga and Mohadi usually sit. I mean, come on. It's like going to a concert and finding out your favorite band didn't show up. Hey, where is the lead singer? Oh, he's just not here. And let's not forget Mnangagwa's comment on Tuesday cabinet meeting where he accused some unnamed ministers of skipping official engagements. It's almost like it was saying, hey, you in the back, stop playing hooky. But analysts are suggesting these missing ministers might be part of Chiwenga's faction. Sounds like a classic case of political high school drama. Observers are calling Chiwenga's absence a silent protest against Mnangagwa trying to tighten his grip on power. You know, it's serious when people start protesting by not showing up. I am not mad. I'm just not coming to your party. And Mutsvangwa's comments about succession, oh boy. He declared there would be no immediate successor to Mnangagwa's presidency. It's like saying, sorry folks, no dessert after dinner. Can you imagine the tension? It's like waiting for the next season of a favorite show. Will there be a cliffhanger or someone get voted off the island? Now, as we approach 2028, Zanu PF is facing some serious internal divisions. It's like watching a family reunion where everyone is pretending to get along while secretly plotting who gets Grandma's China set. And speaking of family drama, Chiwenga and Mnangagwa have had quite the tumultuous relationship since that military-assisted transition that brought Mnangagwa to power in 2017. You could say their friendship is more fragile than a politician's promise. So, there you have it. In other headlines, we see this. Mnangagwa assembles private army to counter Chiwenga's military. Now, this is coming from the Zim-I. What do they write on this one here? Big up to Banglis when love watching us live. Peace Kanye Mukoma Ino watching live and direct from Durban. Vincent Moyo, enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right about now. Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right about now. So this one, what it is suggesting? It is suggesting this. This investigation reveals that the Mnangagwa family, led by President and his wife Auxilia Mnangagwa, has been assembling an armed network since 2021, comprising convicted criminals and state security forces to consolidate power and neutralize potential threats from Chiwenga's military faction. Auxilia Mnangagwa's shadow role in security affairs. First Lady Auxilia Mnangagwa, fresh from receiving her controversial hospitality degree, has emerged as a central figure in this shadowy operation. Reports link her to deploying soldiers, Central Intelligence Organization operatives, and riot police to enforce her will. Alright, so we're seeing this story coming out here. However, this one seems to be unrelated to the ongoing shenanigans in the Zimbabwe political fraternity. Then we see this one here. Images of Vice President Constantine Chiwenga. Where is he? In the nation of India. One would write, in my pursuit of the report that Mafidi dynasty had a secret meeting with Algerian government officials, my contact, who is in GOA, India, accompanying General Chiwenga and his wife, says they are aware of the meeting, which was strategically scheduled to take place during VP's absence. So we are seeing here VP Chiwenga appearing in the nation of India. What meeting is being talked about here? And who is the Mafidi dynasty? So far, there is not much information on what Vice President Constantine Chiwenga is doing in India. But we see him here emerging in images. Anyways, let's talk about the Mafidi dynasty. Who is the Mafidi dynasty? The Mafidi dynasty refers to a political and familial influence in Zimbabwe associated with President Emmerson Mnangagwa and his family. The term has emerged in discussions about the consolidation of power within the Mnangagwa family, particularly as they occupy significant government positions. Now, key figures and context. Number one, Emmerson Mnangagwa, the current president of Zimbabwe, who has been in power since 2017 after a military coup ousted Robert Gabriel Mugabe. His administration has been marked by allegations of nepotism and attempts to establish a political dynasty. Number two, family members in government. Recently, two of Mnangagwa's relatives were appointed to deputy ministerial positions, and these are David Kudakwashe Mnangagwa. Reportedly, his son was named deputy minister of finance, and Tongai Mafidi Mnangagwa, supposedly his nephew, was appointed deputy minister of tourism. Auxilia Mnangagwa, the first lady, also been implicated in these discussions, particularly regarding her influence in political appointments and potential reshuffles within the government. There are claims she is advocating for a female vice president from Zanu PF Women's League to further entrench the family's power. The concept of Mafili dynasty raises concerns about centralization of power within the Mnangagwa family, reminiscent of the previous regime and Zimbabwe, where family members held significant sway over political and economic decisions. Critics argue that this trend could lead to a fully fledged family dynasty that undermines democratic governance and accountability. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live. That was it for now. Thank you, guys. All right, enough respect to everybody who was watching us live right about now. That was it for now. Bear with me, guys. My network is playing up. My network is operating whack. We have poor network in Zimbabwe. Enough respect to Tatenda Mchineripi, Peace Kanye, Chiwenga. Achatibatsira kubisa mbava is this time. This is the chance for our former commander. Big up to Bangilis Wendlove watching us live right about now. Enough respect watching us live. Who was watching us live right about now. Bear with me, guys. We are having electricity problems. The network is playing up here. Imagine. This is supposed to be unlimited network, but it seems it has more limits than unlimited. So this is a very, very sad happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Anyways, thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you for your continued support. All right. To those who want to watch our latest video upload, we big up to Kenneth Nicholas Ndozo. The link is in the super chat there. We see Botswana President Duma Boko refusing that he received cars from Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwa. I've put the link in the description box below, and I've also put the link in the top chat and in the super chat. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live. Once again, thank you for supporting TV7 Live. Thank you for your continued support. With that, I do sign out. Tanaka Mukao, thank you very much. Kosten Mateo, Kenneth Nicholas Kadonzo, enough respect. I don't seem to find that one there. Anyways, thank you everybody who was watching us. Thank you guys for your support. With that, I do sign out.